A little more than a week away, and take a look at this beautiful shot. All of those leaves really starting to change colors. It definitely looks like fall outside, but it feels pretty nice out. So what does our weekend look like? We'll head over to meteorologist Katie Melvin for your full form Storm Track 3 forecast.
Well, there's something that Carbondale camera and this Perryville camera both have in common, and that is the flag blowing in the breeze. It is very nice outside, plenty of sunshine and blue skies, but it's also very windy. That might catch you off guard as you're heading out the door. A lot happening this evening across the area, but temperature-wise, it's really nice. 77 right now in Perryville, but those winds out of the south at 16 miles per hour, so very windy outside. Dew points also very low as well, so it's still very dry. Pretty much the pattern we've been seeing for the past couple of days. A lot of us have winds in the teens across the area. Harrisburg, Cape Girardeau at 13 miles per hour, Sikeston at 10. So it's definitely pretty windy out there, but temperature-wise, it's really nice. We're all somewhere in those 70s right now. Sikeston and Cape Girardeau both at 77, along with Mount Vernon. Carmi a bit cooler at 74, Marion at 75. So a really nice day, a lot warmer than what we've seen this time yesterday by about a 10-degree difference for some of us like Carbondale, 13-degree difference for Paducah. So it's definitely warm out there, but it's also very windy. That should subside a bit once the sun sets around in a couple of hours, but temperatures are not so bad, holding on to the 70s until about 7 o'clock, starting to dip down pretty quickly into the 50s once the sun sets. Mostly clear conditions are expected as well. So as you head out for any Friday night lights, you should be fine as you get there for kickoff time around 7, but on your way home, you might want a jacket because it's going to be pretty cold. But we're continuing to see these strong winds and very dry conditions, and not only today, but through the weekend as well. So fall festivities wise, football is great, but maybe stay away from those bonfires and campfires, as many counties still have burn bans in place. So this evening, still a pretty high fire threat. It's warm outside, it's dry, it's gusty. This weekend is pretty much the exact same thing, but even warmer temperature wise. But then the start of next week, we're actually tracking a pretty good chance for some rain, which is very needed for a lot of us, but not anything the next couple of days thanks to this high pressure. So as it's rotating, it is just funneling up that cooler air from the south. That's why we're seeing those warmer conditions today and also the drier conditions. So the breeze coming in from the south, temperatures in those mid 70s. In a couple of hours, we'll start to drop down into the 60s, and by midnight into the 50s, and that's pretty much as low as we're going to get tonight. So a lot higher than the past couple of nights compared to those mid 20s. By tomorrow, we're climbing back up into the 70s, and we see a couple of those clouds come back in as well, but no rain expected, at least not this weekend. Temperature is pretty warm. We could hit 80s across the board the next 2 days. Very windy and gusty conditions are expected with partly cloudy skies, but you'll want the Storm Track 3 app, maybe not for this weekend, but definitely for the start of next week. Depending on the timing of this low pressure in front, we could see rain and showers. Most likely it's going to happen Tuesday widespread, but it could kind of linger into Monday evening and early Wednesday. But temperature wise, we're very warm the next couple of days. Typically for our highs this time of year, we're in the upper 60s, so 68, 69, but we're in the 70s today. We'll be in the 80s this weekend. That chance of rain comes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is much needed. Hopefully it stays more on the shower side than the stormy side.
Well, yeah, no kidding. We need that. All right. Thank you, Katie.